Hello, my name is M. Jason Graham, and this is In Under 5 Minutes. In Under 5 Minutes is brought to you by mjgstorycreation.com. Go to mjgstorycreation.com to get your free story consultation. Turn that idea of yours into an epic story today. So, the subject today is artifice. And so we've talked about scenes and what they're comprised of. And so to go over that very quickly, when we talk about scenes, actual scenes, we're talking about emotional transition that occurs for the character moment to moment. So the definition of a scene is a complete character interaction that occurs in one specific location in which an emotional transition is made. So we have those moments that are character interactions and stories. But what about the moments in between that aren't character interactions, that don't fit that criteria? Those are called artifice. Now, the actual definition of the word artifice has to do with a device or convention that's used in deception or guile. But narratively, that it's not about necessarily deception or guile. It's more about getting the audience pulled in to the world of the story. So my definition of artifice in this sense is a narrative conventions used by the storyteller to immerse the audience into the world of the story. Simply stated, it is any action in a story that does not fit the criteria for a scene. And that is not to say that that action is unimportant. Actions such as, of course, discoveries that are made, combat, special effects, montages, chases, regardless of what they are. But these are conventions that are used to help tell the story, to help reveal character in the action of the story, to help us get to know our protagonists and get to know our characters better during that course. But you want to use these conventions or artifice as little as possible, only enough to help get to those important moments, to have the transitions in order to illustrate your message. Because if you use too many of them, then your message becomes lost. It's not specific enough, and we talked about this. And you get something with Transformers, like Transformers, where after a while you're not quite sure what the purpose is except to sell toys, honestly, which is of course the main purpose. So to go over it again, artifice, a narrative conventions used by the storyteller in order to immerse the audience into the world of the story. This has been In Under 5 Minutes with M. Jason Graham. In Under 5 Minutes is brought to you by mjgstorycreation.com. Go to mjgstorycreation.com and get started on turning your idea into an epic story today. I'll see you next time.